I know there's some puddings and things coming later on, but it's a lovely place, isn't it? It's fabulous, and it's just so nice to go somewhere a little bit different every now and then with an atmosphere like this. Now the other thing is we've got a few absent friends that we haven't been able to make it, and I'm sure you'll all agree with me and give our thoughts to John Corden, who couldn't make it. He's had a terrible time with his health, and his terrible thing that's happened to him, spinal virus, but we believe it's improving and things are getting better. But let's give thanks to thoughts to John, and because he won it last year and he hasn't been able to come back to join us this year on Grey Lady. Well, I'd like to thank Dave down here. Dave Matlock, take a stand up.
Thanks all.
So last year, Dave was going to be wanting to join. You couldn't get a crew together, could you?
That's right, yeah.
And then he was going to be on our boat, but then John couldn't make it because of his problems. So Dave, proper gentleman, agreed to help out and skip a Grey Lady, and he did bloody well. Well done. Well done. Can I ask now also all the newcomers who haven't been before to stand up? Newcomers. What a wonderful group. Thank you very much. The whole ethos of this regatta week has been about friends making friends and people telling other people about us, and we grow and grow, and it's been going for 25 years! On my personal side, I'm very sorry that my dear friend from New Zealand, Jeff Snell, couldn't make it. His wife, again, has took a turn for the worst, and I know, none of you have met Jeff, but if you'd met him, he's like a larger-than-life character, and you'd all adore him. And so, I hope everything goes well for his wife, and maybe he can come back and join us next year. So, good luck, Jeff and Anna. Been a whole load of things going on, in this world. None of us really want to talk about it tonight, but isn't it wonderful that just for a few days in our life we can get together and have some fun with smiles, camaraderie, respect, doing a common thing and forget all that horrible stuff that's going on all around the world. Do you think that, right? Yeah. And because we all get together for this, I think we should all pat ourselves on the back for it. So, I'd also like to say a little mention to my friend George here. Stand up, George.
Great to see.
Hello, George.
We're brothers by different names.
I've known this guy since the 80s. Since you've been born. And we worked together in another world.
Yeah.
A very different world many years ago. But George has been coming on this regatta since it started. Way back in the year the first one was 2001. And so well done, George, for coming on this time.
And he's younger than me.
Okay, cool. The other one, I'd like to thank Gordon. Gordon, take a stand.
Whoa.
He's been coming since 2005. Not every year, but for a hell of a lot of them. And then Michael and Steve and Bob joined in 2006, was it? The first time? Fantastic guys. It's been fantastic. And also the Geordie boats. Of course, not all of them are joining. Well done, buddy. Yeah, they had 3 boats. Next year they're going to bring 4 apparently.
A fleet.
Okay, so we've got a few other things to talk about. Chris and Debs, you came over here, what, 2 years ago. You did your first single, first time you skipped it.
Yeah.
First time it was a bit of a struggle. Second time you've got it. This time, this year, we're really impressed with you. Well done.
Thank you.
Have you had a good time here? Yeah. See another time, you never know. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot.
This young man, in November last year, only in November last year, he got his day skipper. This is the first time he's actually taken a boat on his own with his family, with his brother and sister, and his dad and... Who cares? Very good. And he hasn't put a foot wrong. Right, okay, so does anybody want to say anything before I do the...
Yes, I do.
All right.
As you'll know, they've met me, I'm quite shy. But we have a very important day tomorrow, which is a birthday. So I'd like us all to raise our glasses, wish Cass happy birthday tomorrow, and we'll have a round of... Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Carol! Happy birthday to you!
There's another birthday.
Hold on. We have another one. Where's Michael? Michael's birthday tomorrow. They won. They're winning. Oh, great save. I've got to go to my notes here, sorry. And I've lost Oh yes, please tell everybody about us and come back again. Oh, by the way, the dates for next year, 10th to 17th of May, with the Nissos boats, obviously, and hope you can all come. Because, thank you, yes, good. I'm not going to ask for hands up, I know you've got to think about it, but it would be lovely if you could all come back, and we'll continue this family outing, once an annual family outing. I've begun, we've all become, over the years, we've forged fantastic relationships, and those years go by so fast these days, it almost seems like it was yesterday, and Giles and Julian, you've joined us. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
Nice shirt, Jay. YMCA.
Skyline, lovely boat, lovely you joining us. I hope you come back and we will.
Thank you very much.
next year it'd be great. It's been great having you with us.
Different shirts, different year.
Well, we weren't going to mention the shirts anyway.
We did.
So I'm going to now talk about what's happened this week. And I have to say there have been some surprises. And to a point that I should actually say thank you to we've really come up with the 21st century. We now have an IT team. Stand up.
We put all the names in a big hat.
Thank Bill Gates.
Thanks to Bill Gates, he invented a thing called Excel spreadsheet and AI and all this stuff. Anyway, these guys have been working almost every night trying to figure it all out to make sure that everything is as it should be, because it's difficult. So I'm now going to attempt with 1.5 of my glasses. I'll tell you what happened.
He was doing the typing on the laptop, by the way.
Simon, I've just crossed the finish line.
Okay, so race one. Race one, I'll tell you what we're not going to do again is have such a wide starting line, because we got it right one year and it worked, and I thought we'd do it again. But that's because everybody knew where the start line was. 5 years later. 5 years later, they still didn't know it. Anyway, never mind, doesn't matter. We had a great day. Yesterday's race, wow, what a start. Fantastic. It could have been anybody's, and it was just how yacht racing should start. It was fantastic. And I was looking back and looking around everybody and looking at the smiles on people's faces, but the concentration was electric.
They're all behind us, so it's okay.
It was wonderful. Okay, so in race, I'm going to do 1, 2 and 3, and if anybody wants to know where everyone else came, your own boats came, I'm more than happy to tell you how it goes, because there's quite a lot of boats and it took us a long time to figure this out. So, in race 1, sorry? Yeah. Of course, with the handicaps, we have to work everything out exactly right, and it's been quite complicated, and I'll tell you why. In race 1 wasn't so complicated to begin with, so Asteri came third, and Andromeda came second, and Hestia came first. Simon, because of the handicap, if you cross the line first, doesn't mean to say you won.
Exactly.
It's actually always a nice pat on the back when you do cross the line on the water first. But of course, we're all different types and sizes of boats, so it has to be calculated. And I can trust me, it's a bloody nightmare. Anyway, we got there. It took ages. So, race 3. Sorry, race 2. Third position was Skyline. Second position was Amity. And Zara came first. Third race today was a completely different ball game, and we have had to assess everything, and seriously. So Third was Hestia. We're talking second.
10 foot. It was equal.
In joint first place, Gogo and Astor. You have not crossed the line! You have not crossed the line! Not crossed the line! You have not crossed the line!
Have I crossed it yet?
You have still not crossed race 3. Sorry, I've got it wrong. It's these glasses, look,
All wine, Vicar.
Race 3, Astery was third.
Okay.
Gogo was second. This is on handicaps, okay, everybody?
Yeah.
Grey Lady was first. Everything out, we had to do the elapsed time and the average time over the whole. Everything works on points. So the boat that came in first with the least time gets a 1. The second boat comes in second fastest gets a 2, and so on and so forth, right down to 13 boats. Okay, so we had a couple of withdrawals during it, so that was, we had to account for that as well. And the third place was Hestia in race 3. Overall, Hestia was third. Joint first was Gogo and Astery. We have to have a winner, and you can't have two first, So we then had to go into the accumulated time, which basically takes cumulative. We take into account everything that started from day 1 right through all the numbers. And I can tell you now there was 1 minute in it. And that 1 minute difference was you don't go second and
Congratulations are in order for Simon Gilmore, who brought his Enigma machine tonight in order that we could work out who won the race, and we are delighted to know that the good ship Hysteria in the world of international yacht racing, according to a story I just made up, there are trophies: the Sydney Hobart race, the Vendée,
America's Cup. But it is known widely as the most prestigious yachting award that ever been won is the famous, I'll hand it to Care. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pikey Boat Award. Have you got enough photos? Ladies and gentlemen, the Pikey Boat Award is given only once a year to whichever crew has done the most to lower the tone of sailing, to destroy the fun in sailing, and there are a variety of ways in which this can be achieved. One is not trying, two is trying too hard, drinking too much or too little, being scruffy on the boat, or winning. Which is of itself an offence. My sad duty is to find out in the course of the week which crew, which boat has done the most, whether by design, incompetence, negligence or sabotage, to be worthy of this award. You will not be surprised to know that I made a few notes. It was actually quite a squeaky clean week. But there is a horrible story to tell you. Right now. It involves Canamos. Soon after breakfast, police were called to a toilet where a crew member of a boat had answered a call of nature but was unable to remove the evidence. Being a mere cabin boy, he went to the skipper and said, "What shall I do? I blocked the loo, it won't go back down." The skipper said, "You better tell the lady who runs the cafe." It wasn't George's. "But try again first." So the cabin boy went back and came back and said, "Dad, well, you strike that from the court record." And he said, "I'll try again, but someone else has been in there and added to it." Compounds the offence, you may think. But common sense prevailed, and one of the more experienced members of the crew said, "Well, the lady who runs this will have to shift that, but first I want her to give me my breakfast." I don't know that I should give you the name of that boat. Unless you ask me.
We're asking.
No. Sorry? It was Andromeda. Now then, you can't say that. Grey Lady, where are you, Grey Lady?
Yeah!
Ah, Jeremy. Perhaps you'd like to explain what happened on your boat. Dave Matlock, skipper. Dave, you here? Would you please, which hand is that you've got up? That's your right. Yes? Do it again. Still your right. What is it? Starboard, yes! What? Starboard. licence. And had a bit of a hissy fit, didn't you, really? Couldn't find it. Stamped around. His wife said to him, "Who's the foot? He was standing on it." The same way he does his chart work with it under the pillow. It got worse. Gus, sorry you lost your bank card, but there's a lot of people here that like dining out on it. The boat that I like most of all, I think though, was Amity. Where are you, Amity? With great abandon, you sailed in a race towing a dinghy.
Sacre bleu!
Ladies and gentlemen, confidence in that crew. Very well done. Normally you'd win for that. Taverna.
Oh dear.
Now he's not here tonight. The term super rich normally means someone who's very wealthy, got a boat. But on this week, it has meant Rich, your skipper. Because they're all in love with him.
Oh, yes.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Can you keep up? Except for the men.
You are really.
He thinks I insulted him, Rich. He thinks I called him, "You wanker!" I actually said, "It's your anchor!" Now,
He's a superhero.
yes, I know.
Superhero.
We now come to the serious business without entering the winning zone. You will have noticed a takeover bid coming from the northeast. There has been a spirited attempt by the Republic of Ireland to take over a part of the northeast. Now, we don't know why Brendan Daly, for that's him, Simon, seeing you ask, why he jumped ship. Did the Geordies drive him away with their incessant why-eyes? And he was trying to swim back to Cork? Or were they fed up with him and threw him in the sea? We don't know. We were bewildered. You are told, instruction, do not go to Babbies, which is Sparta Whoring. Whereupon the following boats, Zara, Emily and Lady Katrina, all went straight to Babbies. Emily has a slight excuse because it's the boat we normally have, and so on autopilot it goes to Babbies. But we don't know why. Perhaps you're jealousy, and I don't know. Any mitigation at all?
I just love the phrase.
I think we can conclude that they're just pissheads who want to miss out. Now we also are disturbed to see the winning boat, Hysteria, sailing with its fenders out. Challenging the decision of the court is unwise.
I believe it.
We have photographic evidence. The fenders were out at the beginning of a race. I'm not going to interrupt the flow here, but I have evidence. And I want to. You also had a Welshman on board.
Yeah, do we fucking know it?
He can't speak English, he doesn't know what it means when someone said, no, this is my bed. Without doubt, the strongest person on the trip is JC. This man doesn't need a winch. Hard enough. See? And carried on with his bare hands. This is your opportunity for you and I, and no one's listening. Why did you do that? Why did you throw the winch in the seat and not in the pocket? You need it, I rest my case. The Geordie boats, frankly, have been a disgrace. It's impossible to divide culpability or apportion it equally. And so, for the first time in the history of the Pikey Award, the award is a dead heat between three boats. Katerina, Dara, no, and the other lot. You know who you are. Would you please step up here and take the Pikey Boat Award? Who wants to take it? Colin? There's no need for them to kneel. There's no need for them to kneel. Right. I present this. The shameful Pikey Boat Award. For you, Geordies. Well done,
Second time I've ever used
And while I'm here, finally, on behalf of the Geordies and our adopted Geordie friend that's down there, Simon, thank you so much for everything.
Is a surprise. Simon is going to take a back seat. Going to ease off. We can't call it retirement because when you retire, you put your feet up, put your slippers on. Which is why we've brought you a pair of green slippers. Put your feet up and enjoy it. Simon, before you get tired and emotional, I have something to give you. This is a picture from the four of us, Gordon, the Colonel and Stevie, in appreciation of, for those in the cheap seats, it is Simon, deep in thought, but being able to read his mind, he is thinking the following. I'm sure starboard has always been left. Simon, you're an absolute star.
Bloody hell, look at that. I wasn't expecting that, were I? Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. Well, let's give Michael a round of applause.